This screencast video will show you how to make a test key in DMAC. So once you're logged in, you will go to Local Assessment Text Score. From Text Score, you can choose Test Keys New to make a new one. You could also choose the Test Keys Create and Edit Keys button from the main menu. You could either use that same menu I showed you before to create a new test key, or you could use the gold plus button to create a new key. I'm going to choose Math, grade 7. For the version number, it can hold up to 1,000 different tests, but it needs a 3-digit key to go with it. So that little search icon will show you what numbers have already been taken. I'm going to keep in the 900s for my purposes. Language is English. Approximate date of the test, I'm going to say, we're going to give that in the 25th of October about. This part doesn't necessarily matter. For your standard, you can choose to keep it at the default of 70, or you can change it. For description, I'm going to do sample test CTMS, and I can add editors to it later. For now, I'm going to click Save. Then we're going to go to, that was all the header content. We're going to go to the actual content of the test. Subject is math, still dealing in 7th grade. Saving, and now it's associated with that course. Then to the key itself. It'll default to having 10 items on it. You can add more items if you want. And you can choose all different kinds of things. So I'm going to say multiple choice for these. We're going to make these griddable. And the rest of the test is multiple choice. I can put the text in here. I don't have to. I could also put dual coding in. I could just put in reporting categories. I could put in different scoring. If I wanted some questions to be worth more than others, then I could do that. And we will save. And notice that the scoring changed when I saved it. In the history side, it's just showing who's accessed this and when. Under editors, this is where I can add other editors. I might encourage you guys to make each other editors on your keys. That way, if a key goes to sleep, you can open it back up, or you can make changes to the key that both of you might be using. And you would choose Teacher at cross numbers middle. I'm going to choose both Amber and Beth and make them editors. And then we can go over to schedule. And I can schedule a session. For instance, if I did want to give that on the 25th, I could leave it open all day. I could leave it open for a 30-minute window at the end of class for my kids to just enter in their answers, whatever you need. But this scheduled session is for when kids would be able to enter in their answers online using the test ID that you see highlighted in blue here. Alternatively, I could go over here to paper and make a paper Scantron like you've seen before. It'll automatically come up with one in really tiny font. You can change the font size, play around with it a little bit, and then once you're happy with it, you can download it and or print it. But this also gives you the key code that you're used to seeing in DMAC as well. And once all that is done, in your list, you will see your test come up in that list. You can turn on or off online responses just about any time you want. You can get that plain paper form. You can edit your key. You can print your key. You could delete your key. All that in just a few minutes.